Hey y'all! Welcome to Rean's Woollyshire Farm. Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to read A Tale of Two Beasts, written by Fiona Robertson. So it's a tale of two beasts. Who are the two beasts? Alright? If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, comment on it, subscribe to our channel, follow us, whatever you got to do so you don't miss a story. We'll get started. The sheep are eating their straw, eating a little hay, showing you their butts. If you didn't know, they have rat tails. Little rat tails, that's what they're known for. Some of them have a little bushier rat tail, but some actually really don't have hardly any hair. And you may not have realized that sheep have tails. Some sheep get their tails docked, some do not, but these, we allow them, they just keep their little rat tails on there, which looks pretty funny in the winter when they're all bushed out with all their wool and they got this little bitty string mop coming out. Alright, so let's get started. A Tale of Two Beasts. This is part one, The Strange Beast, right? So this is part one. Alright, let's see. Alright, and here she is out in the woods. Look at all that. I was walking home from Grandma's house through the deep dark woods when I spied a strange little beast. He was stuck up a tree and whining sadly. There he is. That's him whining right there. So there she is in the woods, right? We're talking about this beast, and then there's someone right there. He was stuck up a tree. I don't know if he was stuck. So I decided to rescue him. Of course you did. I probably would have done the same thing. I will call you Fang, I told him, and I wrapped him warmly up in my scarf, and I carried him safely home. I gave him a lovely bath, and a gorgeous new hat and sweater, and a delicious bowl of fresh nuts. And I made him a beautiful house and gave him Lord Rex to play with. There he is. There's Lord Rex, I'm guessing. It's a pretty sweet home. I think Noodles the cat definitely would like that home. Hey Marshmallow, what you doing? Oh no, don't eat the camera. I'm gonna need that. Oh, okay. You want to get your debut right there? You gonna come on over? Come on over. Come see me. Let's come on. She's like, no, I'm gonna block this entire camera. Okay, all right, be careful. Come on. Come see me. Come see me. Oh, yeah, this is where all the good pets are. All right. I took him out for lots of long walkies to keep him fit and healthy. And I showed him to all my friends who loved him nearly as much as I did. I take you for long walkies, but you eat everything on the way. You're like a dog sniffing it all. But for some strange reason, that little beast did not look very happy. In fact, he was looking rather hot, and I hope he's not sick, I thought. And I opened the door to cool him down, but then something terrible happened. He threw off his clothes, and he leapt out the window and ran away as fast as he could back to the deep, dark woods. Look at him, he's all like, I'm out. He took off his sweater, his little toboggan. I wanted to go and look for him, but Mama had other plans. Dinner time, ugh. Bath time, ugh. Bedtime, ugh. And I couldn't sleep. I missed the little beast and wondered if I would ever see him again, and then a small furry shadow appeared at the foot of my bed. The strange little beast had returned. He seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't that strange after all. Look at him running in the woods, having a good old time. I wonder why he came back. All right. A Tale of Two Beasts. So that was into part one. Now we're on part two. The Terrible Beast. Here we go. Part two, The Terrible Beast. Man, everybody's really like, you should look at their booties. This, I know whose tail this is. This is Dumar. He's got a really bushy tail. Oh, there's a little Mudpaw. You going to come over, Mudpaw? Mudpaw's been letting me pet her more, but I wouldn't say that we're best friends yet. So remember, this is part two, right? The Terrible Beast. So this is the animal. I was hanging from my favorite tree, swinging happily to the birds when I was ambushed by a terrible beast. Growl. She growled at me and tied me up and carried me off to her secret lair. This is his point of view. She made me disgustingly clean and dressed me up in a ridiculous hat and sweater and tried to make me eat squirrel food. And she kept me in a tiny box with nothing for me to do and nowhere for me to hang from. That's pretty funny. She made me walk backwards and forwards and backwards again for no reason whatsoever. She shoved me off to a herd of even wilder beasts who were just as terrible as she was. I'd had enough, and I made a cunning plan and put it straight into action. A plus B, so A plus B equals freedom. 3 once more. Woo! I raced back to the deep dark woods before the terrible beast could catch me. It was peaceful in the deep dark woods. A bit too peaceful, perhaps. And also a bit wet. In weather like this, one could do with a nice warm hat. And I snuck back to retrieve it under the cover of darkness. There he is. He's going back to the room, right? And the terrible beast was waiting for me. She seemed quite pleased to see me. And I began to think that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't that terrible after all. The end. That's pretty funny. We got it from the point of view of the girl, and I'm guessing that's a squirrel. Maybe a raccoon. Squirrel, raccoon, they're the beast, right? They're both beasts. And their point of view of what really happened. And that was pretty funny when he was like, she made me walk forward, and then backwards, and then forward. That was pretty good. Well, thank you for joining us here. And again, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel here. And we appreciate you coming. It's fall, y'all. So bye, y'all.